our next video is going to be on ethical versus backyard breeding. And I know this is going to be controversial, but I definitely think there are things to look at that can kind of set breeders apart from one another. So in terms of just breeding in general, I think one of the biggest things is health testing. So if you are purchasing a puppy, looking for somebody that's making sure that their breeding stock is hopefully the best and continuing to better the breed as they are bred. So certain types of testing are going to be making sure that the parents don't have any kind of heart murmur. There is testing for eyesight to make sure that their eyes have formed properly. There are orthopedic tests, so looking at hips and elbows. And then in terms of Frenchies, I'm hoping that the OFA, respiratory functional grading, is going to become more prevalent within brachycephalic breeding. Another thing that I like to look for whenever I'm looking for a puppy is how many litters is a group of parents having in a year, or how many times is a breeder breeding in a year. So when it comes to breeding pairs and a female, I don't like a female to be bred more than one time a year. I also wouldn't want somebody to be having, multiple litters at a time, just to be sure that they're able to concentrate on the puppies that are being born and making sure they're as healthy as they can be. Then in terms of Frenchies, there's going to be a little bit of a controversy here, because then we have color. Color is a big thing in Frenchies. So Winnie is a standard color, so she's a standard Pied, and then Cora, she's a Merle. So there's going to be people that say you shouldn't breed for color, and I'm not going to get into that today. I think as long as whoever is breeding, as long as they are trying to better the breed, as long as they are trying to produce healthy puppies, and make sure their temperament is good and making sure they're going into good, loving homes, then who am I to say who should breed versus who shouldn't? But I think those are definitely things that you should look for, and I hope that this has been helpful.